Hello everyone, welcome to Saves for Death, ATTRPG actual play channel. Tonight we bring you Indie Bandits, a Cyberpunk Red campaign taking place on the streets of Night City as well as in the virtual world of Elflines Online. Our campaign takes place in the same universe and timeline as the Shades of Scarlet campaign, so when we catch up, you will hopefully see some consistencies between the two stories. Before, just in news reports, you guys are fine, you're not in the area. Before we get into introductions and everything else, I have so many announcements to get through, so please bear with me. June is here, and with it the Saves for Death June charity of 2024 comes with it. We are raising funds for the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is the leading national organization providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention services to the LGBTQ+ community. They offer support through free and confidential lifelines, online chats, text messaging, and other website resources. Their mission is to end suicide among LGBTQ+ young people. You can find out more about them by heading to thetrevorproject.org. During the month, we will have a bunch of giveaways for those of you who do donate, thanks in large part to the generosity of Artalsorian Games. In order to enter most of them, every $10 donation will get you an entry into the current or next giveaway, as well as an entry into the large giveaway at the end of the month, thanks to Blank and Patient Zero, who are donating copies of the soon-to-be-released Cyberpunk Edgerunners Mission Kit. The physical copy will only be available to US residents, however the digital copy is open to everyone, so you will get an entry into tonight's giveaway and that one for every $10 that you donate. Tonight
I want to apologize to the Alaskans that I insulted yesterday. Also.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Tonight we are giving away a copy of Tales, the Cyberpunk Red book, Tales of the Red Street Stories, which I believe has 5, something like that, campaigns, missions you can run, isn't it? 3. I was right, okay. It's like, I think it's 3, maybe it's 5. Really great stories. So, super exciting. Also, our second social media giveaway started over on our Discord, so be sure to join our Discord if you haven't already, and react with the proper emoji on the giveaway post, and you'll be entered to win a copy of the Cyberpunk Red Core Rulebook PDF. And we'll be drawing a winner on our Saturday game during intermission. Then on Friday... This Friday, joining for a second one-shot of the month, a Cyberpunk Red one-shot called Tiger Eats on Night City Streets, run by Patient Zero with guests Nate and Easy. During the one-shot, you'll have a chance to win a PDF copy of Danger Gal Dossier, as the crew works for the Tiger Eats delivery service. And it's going to be a crazy adventure. I'm very much looking forward to it. And, let's see... Tonight, we do have some bonuses, some game redeems that will carry over every Sunday until they're used up. So you can donate to give the players plus or minuses on their checks, or me, plus or minuses on their checks, either plus 1s or plus minuses 3s. Up to you. And finally, nope, not finally. I like that I have finally, then I have
far from finally
below it that's like lastly, and I'm like, oh.
And in closing,
second to last, next week, Thursday, June 20th, we have a special episode of Night City Sofa airing, which will have Jay Gray, the Cyberpunk Red line manager from Artalsorian Games, here with us on the show, answering a bunch of questions and stuff about DLCs, and we're so very excited and thrilled and just...
He's agreed to put up with our nonsense.
Yeah.
And it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He's actually encouraged our nonsense, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So be sure to tune in on Thursday the 20th for that. That's not this Thursday, it's next Thursday. And lastly, my last announcement, I got to the end. We are taking next Sunday off as it is Father's Day. So happy early fathers to all you papas out there on a very special day next week. Okay, that's it. There's a lot going on, and every week this month is going to be a long spiel like that, and I apologize, but we got through it, and There we go. I am
Good job,
Jesper or Jess, and I will be your game master for this campaign. You can find me on Blue Sky, mostly Instagram, sometimes YouTube, otherwise right here on Saves for Death, running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And with me are my wonderful players.
I'm a wonderful players. Hi, I'm Games End. You may recognize me from the amazing Magical Girl game that I just ran. Zelbin was also there. And I guess I do Shades of Scarlet and Indie Bandits too. You can find me on every social media just by looking up Games End. Sometimes the second E is a 3, other times it's not. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Zelbin. You can find me at Bandit Zelbin on Twitter, and soon on Blue Sky as well. Today I'm playing Dahlia, your beloved shy girl who's coming out of her shell. Hopefully you get to see a lot of her.
Hi, I'm Erin, or Erendiel, and you can find me here with Saves vs. Death and some of their various one-shots, and Indie Bandits, which is my fam, and I love them. I am also on the Blue Sky, but I'm terrible about posting, so heads up, someday I'll get better at that. And that's me.
Hi, I'm Menke, and I'm not here this week.
Aw.
Due to
Love
work
it.
scheduling conflicts, sadly we are down 1 min-K today. Hopefully we will have a full cast soon.
Thank you, Hydrate.
Thank you, Undead. Okay. Also, Nightbot's, I don't know, drunk.
That was Patient that caused that.
Oh! I apologize to you, Nightbot. You're doing great.
Keep up the good work, buddy.
Alright. Previously on the Bandits. The Bandits investigate the murder of Lady LeFou in her manor, and after coming to various conclusions and no solid answer, though they had multiple theories, they decided to accuse General Jean Dijon for the murder of Lady LeFou, though almost blamed it on
No,
Lady
we had
Mulberry.
framed Lady Mulberry 100%.
Yeah.
The evidence was
It
there.
wasn't so much of a we as much as
Frederick.
I'm sorry, Chadwick.
But then, after trying to frame Mulberry to alleviate suspicion on Amaranth, they went and accused General Dijon, which was very confusing for all NPCs involved. They were, with the murderer arrested, they were escorted off the premises, the quest ended, and the bandits are heading to the tavern to get, I won't say well-earned, but well-needed drink. And that is where we are going to pick up today.
I am going to go in and... A round of ale for everyone. Barkeep.
Who would have ever thought Jean Dijon?
I know. None of the evidence pointed to him. It
I
was
mean, we
almost the
didn't even
perfect
think
crime.
him.
I know. Luckily, he didn't get away with it.
We were on our toes on this one.
Some of our best work, some might say.
Y'all are crazy. I'm gonna go train my horse inside the exits.
Have you noticed that she spends a lot of time training her horse?
I think she likes horses.
She's got a lot on her mind right now.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh,
Don't take it personally.
yes, sorry. Chadwick was, I probably should have said that. Chadwick Carrie ended up taking a nap on Benjamin's shoulders during the mystery, so Chadwick was kind of left in the sitting room while Benjamin, Frederick, and Keys attempted to solve the murder.
Fair enough.
Are we still at... Oh no, we went to the bar. You know what? It is a night for celebration. I'm going to buy us a second round. I'm gonna get crazy. Let's paint the town red tonight. Whatever that means.
I'm gonna check and see if any of the rest of our party, like Lily, has logged on. Or Cammy.
Hey, so much. Lily, I will say Lily has... Did I click that? I did. Probably... It's just logging in. Cammy. What day are we on? We're Sunday?
Yes, indeed. Jess, roll improv.
Cammy's currently either A, taking care of Moxie, or B, recovering from wounds. Cammy is not online.
See, the problem is that we know what Cammy's doing during this time period, so you can't even make it up.
It was right after the Mag Lab job, and so I don't quite remember. She might have been playing ELO, but I'm going to say today she's not.
Alright. Missing Lily a message.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the bar. Come join us.
I'm not allowed to drink.
You could have elven water.
There's
Do
more
they
than
let you drink water in a
alcohol
bar?
at the bars.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was alcohol only.
No.
You're sure?
Yes.
A separate message goes up to Chadwick and Frederick and Keys. Can you really have water at a bar, or is Benjamin just trolling me?
I feel like water is their second most served drink at a bar.
You can have anything. They've got the soda to mix the drinks with. They have lemonade.
Oh.
That's how they make all the
I
fruity
hear they
drinks.
even have what they call virgin daiquiris, something that doesn't even contain alcohol.
Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. To Benjamin. Sounds good. I'll see you soon.
I'm going to turn and look at Chadwick and be like, I really hope I didn't just lie to Lily.
No.
You can go up to the bar. Keep.
Yeah.
Can you show me your menu, please?
Sure. They pull out a small, tiny, like, one-page thing that has, you know, it says ales, and then it's like pale, brown, dark, and then underneath that is like wines, white, red, rosé, and then underneath that, it has a few, I don't know, other drinks. What are you looking for?
Ah, these are all very nice. What do you have that's non-alcoholic?
Well, we have, well, root beer floats are actually pretty popular, so I have, that, or just root beer. I could also do, lemonade, or, I mean, there's orange juice, water, there's a lot.
Dahlia's gonna run up, slam, like, 5 gold on the counter, and then go, no, and then 10 gold on the counter, and go, as many as root beer floats as this will get us.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You heard them.
Okay, see, what I fear that you said was get me as many root beer floats as it will take, but what you're paying me for is for all the root beer floats I would have.
Oh, in that case, let's just start off with 8.
A round of root beer floats, please.
Okay.
I guess we can start with that with just 4, and then come back for another 4.
We can do 8. I do 8.
Dahlia still leaves all the coins on the bar and walks away.
Okay. Eventually, not very long, you guys have now on your table 2 rounds of drinks and 8 root beer floats. There's no space on your table for anything but drinks at this point. As Lily just kind of like enter, she pushes the door open slowly, like very like shy, peeks her head in, looks around, waits to get yelled at, doesn't, steps in, waits to get yelled at, forgetting that she looks like an adult elf like everybody else in the game.
Lily!
Hi. Still kind of looks around and walks, and when she realizes she's not getting yelled at, there's like this confidence, like, hey, I'm in a bar, this is cool. Hey guys!
Welcome.
We just solved
Have
a
a
murder.
seat. Solved, yes.
Root beer float?
Lady LeFou? Oh,
Yeah.
yes, please, thank you.
I took a nap.
Yes. Did you also do this
Mhm.
murder quest?
I did it like a few days ago
Who was
after
the
it was
culprit
patched
you
in.
came up with?
Oh, Mr. Thallow. Lord.
Thallow.
He did make the most sense.
Very jealous man, it would seem.
That and, the affair and all. I think you
I'll
missed
have
some
to do
important
something.
clues, though.
I mean, he wasn't... Okay. Maybe. I don't remember him having an affair.
You weren't paying good enough attention.
Possibly.
Perhaps they RNG'd it. Each character's motivation changed her party.
Maybe. I like that. Let's go with that.
How was your
Yes.
day in Meat Space?
It was okay. One of my friends is kind of going through a hard time with her dad, but otherwise it was pretty good.
Sorry to hear that.
Do we need to beat up someone's dad?
No. He's just going through a lot of like changes and she's just really concerned.
Oh,
That's
then we give them all the support we can.
Yes.
Speaking of supporting others, I'm going to pull out the sword that I had specifically made for Lily and hand it over.
Ooh.
I figured you could use a new blade.
Thank you. She puts like the beer float down and takes it very carefully as she's admiring it. You really didn't have to do this.
It's the least I could do. You're always there to help us.
And can you remind the audience what this blade looks like that you got for Lily?
So, the blade I got for Lily is just a longsword that's crafted with like lily roses, or not roses, lilies around the hilt of the blade, to fit her name.
She unsheathes it slightly, closes it back. It's really beautiful, Frederick. Thank you. And then it's magically
Oh, I
gone
hope
out
you
of her
enjoy it.
hands and is currently equipped on her back.
tonight's a night for partying. Have another round, and I push over another root beer float towards Lily.
Oh, I wasn't done this. Okay, I got this. And she puts the 2 straws side by side from both glasses and drinks from both. And then stops like, ow, freeze, brain, ow, 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 not bad, don't recommend,
Frederick laughs and then takes a huge swig and goes, and joins her.
Some of the patrons look around like, what are you guys doing? But don't say anything. So who did you, who did you think, killed Lady LeFou?
Clearly, General Dijon.
Really?
Though the
He was kinda
evidence
stuck
really
up.
pointed to the contrary.
He was angry about what had happened between him and Lady LeFou.
But how?
That is true. How did he kill her, or how was he angry?
No, how did he kill her? Because he was in the study and there wasn't anything in the study.
He had the cane sword.
Mine didn't have a cane sword, he just had sword. Decorative,
There.
but boring.
There's
Kinda
your
had a fun
problem.
tassel on it, though.
Who did you dress?
That's a great question. I got to dress Madame Chiffon. She was really nice. She wanted things very, very plain, though. So it took me a while because everything was too fancy, and I had to keep scaling it back. But she was really, really sweet.
She seemed almost too sweet. Did you find anything wrong with her?
I found out that Lady LeFou and her used to kind of party. They were kind of like wild together when they were younger. But then something happened, and I couldn't get her to tell me what, but something happened, and she decided to give away all her possessions and join the monastery to help with the war efforts against the warlock.
That went a lot nobler than I thought it was going to.
Did you guys not learn that?
Not
I mean-
so much in that way, no.
So you miss clues too, then. And she takes a sip from her root beer float with the straw, which completely ruins any sort of like proud moment she might have had. So she goes, slurp.
There was probably a couple things I missed personally. Although I feel like together as a group we got 92% of all of it.
The vast majority.
That's a lot.
It's an A.
I took a nap.
Naps are important sometimes.
It was a good one.
Speaking of naps, however, I do fear that we're going to have to leave you before much longer.
Oh, but Freddie said you guys were gonna game tonight.
I mean, tonight's a night for partying. I push another root beer float towards.
She's just finished
What
the
did you-
first one. She hasn't touched the second one yet. She's like, oh, okay. It's not real, Lily. It's not real. It's okay. It's okay.
What exactly did you have in mind, my friend?
Oh, well. She pauses, and you can see, like, she kind of, like, taps a thing with her hand. Oh, you know she's looking at a window, though you can't see it. Oh, you guys are still rank 1. Well, not that, then. Maybe just killing some monsters? She slurps
I've been known
her
to kill
root beer
a
float.
monster.
Only if the monster's worth the time, sure.
We just can't stay out too late. We gotta get some rest today. We kind of got into a slight scuffle the other day.
In meat space. I need to rest.
You shouldn't fight. Fighting's bad.
We
No,
didn't. A gang fought us.
I mean, they started it. We definitely ended it. I mean,
That's two very
I
different
ended
stories.
with a little more lead in me than I wanted to, but we ended it.
You got She like goes to like yell at it. She's like, when you got shot?
Just once.
Are you
That's
okay?
the life of an edge runner, my friend.
It really hurt. I don't recommend it, Lily. Get a good job.
Stay in school.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. You're edge runners.
Unfortunately, yes.
I manage a dark topic.
And soon to be business owners, entrepreneurs.
But that wasn't why we got in a scuffle. Honestly, that was a complete accident. Wrong place, wrong time.
I think you're teasing me about the edge running. I do believe Chadwick about the dark topic. A business store, I'm not sure about. A scuffle
We own
takes
a
two
sneak
people. If you got
business.
shot, you were definitely involved in a fight.
Maybe. It is a bike shop, though. That part's true.
Bikes are cool. Do you guys have them? Oh, my Jess's brain just blanked. Yep.
Full system failure.
Flatboard, bar rail, handlebars.
As Lily
Scooter?
Scooter? Thank you.
Yes.
Oh,
I told you my brain
I
just... Nope. Do you guys have any scooters?
are we talking
th-
electric scooter or just normal?
Yes.
We could probably get you something worked out here. Although we're not opening for a couple more weeks, is it?
I don't know.
We
I'm
could
not
get you a
running the
very
store.
nice scooter.
Okay.
I was waiting for my brother to chime in, but
Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
not
what
sure
I was
they
gonna
know
do.
either.
Yeah.
If you're gonna run a business, you might want to know when you're gonna open.
At the
I
beginning
feel
of
like
next
that's
month.
really important.
Perhaps.
We all look like a little bit ashamed that we don't have a better business proposal and the kid's chastising us.
As soon as she's
We really gotta
16,
get our shit
she's like-
together, guys.
It's true.
I feel like that was said in like your group DM.
Private
Is that
chat.
really?
Yeah.
100%.
So bikes and scooters.
And
skateboards.
skateboards.
Oh, that's cool.
And inline skates.
You know, the trifecta. If it has wheels, we deal with it.
Roller derby. Rickshaws.
Is your shop called Deals on Wheels?
No.
No.
Oh.
Although that does have a good catchy ring to it.
Thank
And I'll look them
you.
up later.
As Benjamin and Chad would just like say no and stop, she feels a little dejected when you're like, oh, that sounds cool. She's like, okay, she perks back up. Scoots her chair a little closer to yours.
If you want to look us up sometime next month, it'd be D&D Productions, or D&D Repairs.
Okay.
I will send her a link to our garden.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Or at least there's some more information on there than I'm
You're gonna
able to
be
give.
at the Time Warp? That place
Yes.
is so cool.
Have you been there?
Yeah. We go
It's
and hang
very
out
fun.
sometimes because it's pretty safe. It's pretty. There's not a lot of people there. Sometimes you can get good deals on things. We went to go watch a BD once, but they were rented out. We're really, really sad about it. But that's okay. We watched something else.
Nice. Well, perhaps we will see you there.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, finish your root beer floats. We have monsters to defeat.
I act like I'm about to push another one towards her, but then I grab it and down it.
Her eyes go wide for a second. She's like, oh, okay.
Chadwick.
And then she attempts to, like, go toe-to-toe with you on drinking this root beer float.
Alright.
Can you get diabetes digitally?
No.
I would imagine.
She does
The
not
brain inner.
succeed. She gets about like a quarter of the way and then she has to stop and she's like, okay, that's a lot. It's pretty thick. I got this.
Ooh, I don't do well either. I got a 10 on resist torture drug to down my.
Let's see.
Alright, if everyone's downing these as fast as possible.
What would hers have been? Oh, 7. Yeah, not great.
I feel like Ben and Chadwick would have a chugging contest.
Amen.
Sweet.
I assume you guys have been drinking the actual, like, alcoholic drinks? Well... Did you guys
No,
just
we
fail?
like
We were having
our
alcoholic
private.
drinks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then we decided to have a chugging contest for 2 of the unclaimed root beer floats.
And how did that go?
I lost.
I don't think you actually lost, unless you rolled a 2 or a 1.
5.
You won. Chadwick has a lot of ice cream in his sinuses right now. It's uncomfortable.
Digital ice cream in your sinuses.
Yeah.
Is Chadwick dying?
Yes.
If you need, you can just take off the headset and it should reset things.
Oh, good call. I do that.
Yeah, you take it off, and, like, you have to wait, like, 30 seconds until it, you know, you kind of normalize, and you're like, right, okay, good.
Ah, much better. Good call, Lily. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so where are these monsters you thinking?
In the miasma.
Outside of town? In a tower. In the miasma.
I mean, it depends on what you want to go
Where we
fight.
could die.
Yeah. There's no monsters in the safe zones.
I mean, we were talking about dragons the other day.
We're not fighting a dragon today.
Again. Today.
Alright.
A golem or two, perhaps.
I think there's a golem in the... There's golems in the... Scar.
To
We
the
can go fight
sky.
golems
To
in
the
Scar.
sky. Yeah.
Okay.
To the scar.
To the Scar!
I'm going
I place
to.
my flagon and finish my drink.
I'm going to walk out the door and kind of look around, unsure which way to go.
Lily will mostly lead you guys out of town. She pauses a couple times. You can tell she's probably like pulling up the map and like zooming in so that she can figure out where to go. But she eventually leads you out of the Autumn Palace to the edge of town. You walk back through, or ride probably, through the Twisted Forest up to the Scar, going not quite as far as the Dark Lowlands. And attempt to tackle some golems. Games.
Yes, Jessica.
Give me an archery roll.
I would love to give you an archery.
Thanks.
James, if you roll a 1 on this,
I rolled a 4, so I got a 16.
Okay. Keys would go with you, by the way. If you're like, we're gonna go fight shit, she's like, yes.
Finally!
Yeah,
With
pretty
horses? I'll still go.
much. Frederick. Give me a
Yes.
melee weapon.
Ooh. 26.
Nice. Chadwick.
Mm-hmm.
You also primarily use melee weapon, if I recall correctly. So yes,
Yes.
give me a roll for that as well.
Shit. That is a 1,
Mhm.
followed by a 7. So
Ooh.
that is 8.
Okay.
That dice is in timeout.
Games, make another
Understood.
archery test for me.
Okay. I got the exact same thing.
Oh,
No, I got an 18 this time, actually.
I thought you meant a 1 followed by a 7.
No.
it's like, how did you do that?
That was gonna be
Skill.
my question. I was like, man.
I only heard one dice roll.
That was my next thing. I was like, wait.
It's a
I must
die
have missed
within a
this.
die.
Okay.
To be fair, Chadwick just woke up, so.
Right.
Lily is a 19.
And while she was attacking, I was tickling her in meat space.
Yeah. And then the
Oh,
cat
remember,
jumped in the middle of
Lily
it.
does have a +1 weapon too.
Lily gets a
Ooh.
20. So overall, like Frederick kind of is 10, balances out Chadwick's 1. You guys do get a little beat up, a little banged up from your golem hunting, but by the end of where you guys could play and rest, you do enough damage to monsters and find enough enemies to rank up to rank 2.
Nice.
Score. Good job, team.
Yay!
So
Lily,
with
have I
rank
ever told you you're the
2.
best?
Hmm?
Said, Lily, have I ever told you you're the best?
A couple times, but I don't mind hearing it.
Well, you're the best.
Thank you. So with a new rank, you get to increase one of your stats by 1.
To a max of
10.
9? 10?
Yep. The pensive faces as they.
I was
determine-
deciding if I need to just keep dumping points in a move.
versus Dex. Or Ref.
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 Yeah. I went with Ref, but a 9 move would have been pretty sweet.
9 move would have been pretty sweet. So what is your reflexes now on the new?
7.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about
I upped my
Frederick?
craft.
As much as I really want to put it into tech, I think I'm going to go into dex. Get a
Ooh.
little more evasion and a little more melee.
Little
Right,
Dex here.
Little Dex here. So what's your Dex total now?
8.
Right on. And Chadwick.
I also upped my reflexes for a total of 5.
Okay. I didn't realize your reflexes were so low.
They are so bad.
They're so low.
I have more success throwing my short bow than actually using it.
Just hit people.
You
with it.
would actually. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. So congratulations guys on ranking up.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, Lily brings you back to the Autumn Palace. Together, you guys return to the Autumn Palace so that you are in the safe zone when you log back in, although just on the edge of the area. Well, that was a lot of fun. It's really too bad that you guys need to go, but you know, getting shot kind of really sucks. I think sounds real bad.
Give her a thumbs up.
We don't recommend it, certainly.
Try to avoid it.
Yes. So you guys get some rest, and maybe next time we play, if you can go for a longer time, we can do the dungeon that's in the Dark Lowlands. Because I really want to do that, but I can't on my own. And I really want to experience it with you guys, because you're my friends.
We would love to be there with you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plan.
Okay. You let me know when you can game again for a while.
Okay.
Till next we meet. And I log out.
Goodbye!
Bye.
I log out.
I also...
She stands there waving until you're all gone. Okay, you guys have logged out of the game. You're back in the various cargo container that you have decided to room in at this point. Damean, I believe, is with Carrie at Carrie's cargo container. Jolly, were you gaming
at Keys's?
Keys's, okay. Keys isn't hurt, so she actually is probably going to stay in the game.
Training that horse still.
She's like, shut up, I want to win my races.
Alright, I'm not judging. That much.
I'm gonna beat you next time.
I'm gonna check on the post that I did earlier for those planters and see if anyone's messaged.
Nothing as of yet.
Oh, I probably am spending the night here again.
I would imagine it's fairly late in the afternoon, right? Evening.
Early evening, because if I recall, you guys waited until... It was after Silo got back, you had food, so it was like 6, now it's maybe... I'm gonna say it was 6. Consistency, time is weird too. We're gonna go with you logged in at 6, and it's now 8.
Okay. I am going to make dinner for Carrie and I.
You just ate before you got in the game.
Oh, okay. Well then, I think I'm just planning on hanging out if she's okay with not kicking me out.
She's cool with it.
Thank you for the posture check as well.
Thank you. Silo
Thank you.
will kick you out.
Alright. In that case, Dahlia's probably gonna just crash and then try to wake up earlier tomorrow. See if she's feeling better.
And Damean and Carrie are just hanging out for the evening before they pass out and crash.
Yep.
Okay.
Just relaxing.
Beautiful. Because you guys did spend an entire day resting, you get to heal your body back from the damage. I know, right?
And we get it if we got the... No.
Your antibiotics are still active if you have them, so you'll heal 2 more
Yes.
2 more.
If you have antibiotics, you heal an additional 2.
for an entire week.
And you don't get infections.
2 per day or just 2?
Yeah, 2 per day
2 per day. Okay, that's what I thought.
on top of your body. Do you heal 2 by default even if you don't rest?
I'm
If you have
going to say,
antibiotics?
because this is like paid antibiotics, yes.
Okay.
I don't know if
If it
that's
was
how
moldy
Blank
bread,
rules
less
it,
so.
but I'm going to say that because it is a medication, you heal those 2 points regardless of whether you rested or not.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Then I sleep peacefully.
Roll for nightmare. No, I'm joking. So the morning comes.
10. 18.
You have a fantastic dream. Sleep like, I was gonna say like a baby, but babies wake up all the time. You just conk right out. It is a nice deep sleep. You wake up feeling very refreshed. Alright, but it is Monday morning. Silo does head off to work. What are you guys doing for, I guess, the next few days, as Silo's next day off would be Thursday. You guys are still resting. Sleep like a coma patient. Yep.
I think the next day is going to be pretty low key as well. I would imagine.
Okay.
At least for me.
I text Dahlia to come hang with us while Silo's away. If she wants
I
to.
say, I will be there in just a minute. And I come over, but I'm definitely like lugging a ton of crap with me. I'm feeling better. I'm gonna get back on that horse. I'm making shit.
Okay.
So just so you're aware, if you're going to craft today, it will not count as a full day of rest.
I know.
Okay.
Dahlia's 100% now.
Oh, sweet.
I think
It's just
Carrie's
enough
the
to
only
get her.
one.
I still have 1 point of damage, you and I.
I have 11.
You need more rest.
Yeah. After one more day, though, you're gonna be like almost right as rain.
perfect, yeah. So, what are you crafting today, Dahlia?
Today I'm going to be making neon light kits for bicycles.
Okay.
I think those are every day. Let me jump over and check real quick.
They are every day. So, where's my...
If I read it right, it's a DV9 with the 1 hour craft time.
Yes. Do you have, parts for it? I believe you do.
I do. They are the more... I think I have premium parts, yeah. Still from the Bop It.
Okay.
Or do I have costly from that?
It's gonna cost you a whopping...
Okay, I have costly
Two-
parts from that, but I can still use those.
yeah, that's fine. It's gonna cost you a whopping 2 EB per neon light set that you make.
Alright.
So,
And
yep.
alright, if they're here for like 8 hours, I'll try to crank out 8 of them.
Okay, we're gonna do 8 rolls.
While she's doing that,
Mhm.
I'm going to watch reruns of Judge Joe Harvey,
Okay.
or Steve Harvey, and work on our business paperwork. Yeah, Joe Brown and Steve Harvey confused. They're both judges now.
Steve Harvey's a
No, he's
judge?
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
No.
Steve Harvey got the new, Judge Judy show.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta Google some stuff.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us.
This
But
is
yeah,
gonna distract everybody. Yeah.
I'm working on the business paperwork.
Oh my god.
Do you want? What?
My
business
lowest. Sorry.
What business paperwork are you working on?
The stuff that we need to get a business license. So I don't really want to put effort and thought into it, but we would need,
Yeah, just the business.
You know what
Business
I'm talking
license
about.
stuff
You've done
works fine. Yeah. Where is my?
This has been out for 2 years.
it. You should watch it. It's actually not terrible.
I'm horrified.
Games, I'm going to, if you could just roll me a business skill check. As Damean, I'm going to flip over to Dahlia. Dahlia, your 8 rolls.
So the lowest of my rolls was a 11.
So you're good.
I rolled a 1 followed by a 5, but with my roll rank, still 11.
Okay.
I'm glad she's good at what she does.
Those ones don't look as nice, but it's one of those things that, like, compared to the other ones, you could tell certainly that they don't look as nice, so you're just kind of like, we'll just sell those separately or put them on a different shelf, because otherwise no one else would know, but to your eye, you can see it.
Maybe I'll put them on my brother's bike.
There you go.
Well, the two of them are working on that.
Hang on.
Carrie's just gonna lazily doodle
Okay.
in her sketchbook.
Sure.
I got an 18. I do have points of business.
Nice. Okay. Give me a second. Oh, we're good. And then Dahlia, remember to subtract 16.
Oh, yes, of
EB.
course. Thank you.
Yep. 18 for your business license. Yeah, paperwork is done, I would say, probably in a couple hours. You can submit it online. It's the future. I assume you can submit everything online, so you can submit it online.
Okay.
You get a standard message that says, "Thank you so much for submitting your paperwork to the District of Haywood in Night City. We will review your report as soon as possible. You are currently like some egregious number in the queue." But you don't have to do it. Since you can close this page, we will notify you one way or the other.
Right. I don't have to wait for the other 4,000 to...
Correct.
Does it ever weird you guys out?
Yes.
Like, okay, hold on. 3 weeks ago, we were just doing our thing,
Sure.
living our lives, being boring. Damean was blowing up my phone all the time. And now we're like going for it?
Yeah, no, I feel like this is a logical progression.
Okay. Nobody's got whiplash.
I could see how you might.
A little bit about going into the neighborhood, but other than that, things have been, going kind of how I want them to. Maybe
you
that's a
saying
bad sign.
maybe we slow down on the whole starting our own business thing, or...
No. It's not the business. It's... I don't know. I just feel like I blinked and all of a sudden everything is so different.
Life's pretty quick in Night City.
This is my first experience with that, I guess I would say.
I don't know.
It's just crazy to think about.
I don't know if its life changes pretty quick, but it was just... We were holding our breath, waiting for the chance to take the dive, and we finally saw our chance.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to say that I regret any of this, because I don't. You know, we're having fun. I think we're doing what needs to be done. It's just,
We are sticking ourselves out there a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, we do have the possibility of crashing horribly and failing, but as long as we got each other, we can pick ourselves back up. I mean, what's the worst that happens? We live with the party goers for a couple of weeks, month or two.
Sure, yeah.
But I think that's worst case.
I think we could do a lot worse than that.
Yeah, if that's the worst case scenario from the current situation we're in, then things are going pretty well, on a whole.
I'd like to view things positively. I don't like to view things as we get gunned down and in a gutter thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to not put us in situations in which that would happen. Very often.
I'm telling you, I did not expect the neighborhood to have a thug gang in it at all. Trust me.
It's just the reality of the world right now. Doesn't matter where you go. Everything's garbage and terrible.
Except you guys.
You're not.
Well,
We got each other.
yeah, we do.
You gotta focus on what you have.
I have this chubby baby kitty witty.
Is it still wearing the wig?
Mhm.
I look over and I die laughing.
She loves it.
It's true.
I just and I continue laughing.
I'm very appreciative of you both, and I'm glad that our paths have come together the way that they have.
And we're appreciative of you.
100%.
I draw a dumb doodle of the four of us plus Cat in the wig. So that when we do have a place, I will frame it and hang it in.
Give me a paint draw sculpt for Carrie.
You bet. 13.
Okay. I'm gonna say because you're kind of spending a lot of time on this, I'm gonna bump it to a 14, which will get you over that threshold. Yeah, it looks good, decent.
That's kind of my plan for the next couple of days. I know you're kind of wanting to move time along, is to just kind of relax and get things ready that don't require a lot of interacting with the outside world.
If these planters don't get sold, I'm gonna start putting my bike inventions and upgrades inside the planters to store all the upgrades.
I will say that day, Monday, 2 people respond to your post. One asks if you could sell it for 200 instead of 3, because that's all they have. Another one asks if they can bump it down to 250.
I'll show Damean him, see if he gives the go ahead.
If they can come pick them up, they could have them for $250.
We said we'll normally deliver them for like the full price, but if you come pick them up, we'll do the 250 or the 200 for the other guy too.
Are you asking me or Damean?
No, I'm just
That's
messaging
what
them back that
she's
we'll
responding.
take them
I was
if they
like,
pick them up.
I wasn't sure if the 200 was a question to Damean or a confirmation to me. Yes, they both tell you that they can pick them up. They thank you profusely. The one for 200 says, "What time works best for you?" The one for 250 is like, I can be there between 8 and 9 p.m.
All right, just so they're not stepping on each other's toes, we'll tell like the other one like 5 and 6, between 5 and 6.
Whatever time I can be
You
there
know,
at
give 'em,
5,
like,
I can be there
an
at
hour
6.
worth of spacing.
Whatever you would like me to show up, I will show up.
We'll say 5.
Okay. So
Or
they show up
6.
Thank goodness they're messaging Dahlia. They show up at 5 o'clock. They hand you the 200. You can tell that they're wearing like bag lady chic clothing, just layers and layers of whole like threadbare fabric with lots of holes, a lot of patches. Their hair's fairly greasy. The clothes make them look bigger than they are. As they hand you the cash, you can see that their hands are a bit thin. And this was like probably all the bills are like it's mostly singles, a couple 5s, 10s. Like you could tell that they scrounged as much as they could together to get this for you.
Dahlia, am I with you for this?
100%.
Actually, I forgot to tell you. You came and picked it up, so it's only 175.
I look over at him, I'm like, oh shit, you're right. And I fold back 25 of it and I hand it back to her.
Are you sure? Because your post said 300. Yeah. I mean, I was already...
Yeah, but you came and got it, so yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
You have a great day.
Yeah, it's looking up.
Hey, you want a soda? Offer her one of my energy drinks.
The treaty freeze that you have like 20 of. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I should really get back.
All right, if you know anybody who needs an energy drink, let them know.
Okay. Look, driver of the vehicle's like, yeah, I'll take an energy drink. She's like, shut up, it's fine.
Throw one.
Oh god. Oh no, it's an 8. Catches.
Straight to the window.
Catches, no problem. We're good. They get the truck and make their way out. The second one, 9 o'clock rolls around. They have not shown up. They send you a text at like 5 to 9. That's like, oh, we'll be right there. 10 minutes after 9, they're still not there. Quarter after, still not there. 9:30, you get another text. 5 minutes out.
This Damean ass mother.
Let them know it's going to cost them an additional $25.
If he texts me again, I will.
You don't get another text. They show up at like 10 o'clock.
Audacity.
They probably have to knock on the door more than once for me to answer it at that point.
Is the planter box outside?
No.
Nah.
It's inside? Yeah. There's some... They pound on the door. They're like, hey, I'm here for a planter box. Hello?
I'm going to open the door.
Hey, I'm here to pick up a planter box?
Yeah. There was 75.
250.
It was 250 at 8 o'clock when you said you'd be here. 275.
I mean, I said it would be around 8 o'clock. I didn't say 8 exactly.
You said between 8 and 9, actually, is what you said.
Well, shit happens,
It could be,
buddy.
we could
Come
go up
on.
to 300 if you'd like. Because it's been 2 hours. I was only charging you the 25.
And what?
But if
Did
you'd
I
like,
take up like your evening? You don't look like
you have a
were,
nice rest of your day. I closed the door.
Okay. Okay. Give me a Dolly and Damean. Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna get my gun and make sure it's loaded. Regular perception, not human perception.
Correct, regular perception.
Not so good.
Don't worry. This is one of
Did you do
Dahlia's
really
actual
well at
skills.
this? I hope.
Me?
12. I got a 12.
12's not enough.
I know. I can mulligan twice to get a bare minimum success.
Not worth it.
No.
Dahlia got a 21.
Dahlia, you hear the door slams. There's a pause. You can still hear the engine of the truck. And over that low rumble, you hear the very distinct sound of spray paint cans, glow paint cans, being shaken and sprayed.
They're graffitiing our house.
I'm gonna step out with my gun, but I already announced
Go,
I...
go, 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 go! They jump in the truck. One of them, like, sprays at you, kind of, like, towards you, but as they're driving away, so it's not directly in your eyes. And then yeet the can once they're far enough away, unless there is something you would like to do in between when you open the door and them speeding.
I was gonna take a... Like, when they were spraying at me, take a shot into the ground at their feet.
Okay. Go. Yeah, not a problem. You absolutely do that. That dude drops the spray paint can. Immediately jumps in the truck, kind of like knocking over one of his buddies. But another one, once they're like a very safe distance away, is going to yeet a spray can at you. Oh shit. Can you give me an evasion check, please?
I would love to give you an evasion check. The hell is my evasion? Not good. A 10 to evade.
You get hit by a glow paint can.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
But
Go back inside.
The truck roars off. There's only like a couple of lines because you guys acted so quickly because Dahlia caught it like immediately. You just have a couple random spray paints.
Alright.
Do you think that was supposed to be the shaft or the start of the balls?
It looks like a shaft to me. If I was gonna draw a dick duck, this is probably where I would start.
You know, they could be legs if they're drawing it from the side here. Dahlia shrugs, goes back inside.
I kind of look at it for a moment. Yeah, I suppose those could be the legs. Go inside.
And you go inside, and that concludes your day. You've been productive with your getting some stock for your shop. A business license has been submitted. Artwork has been made for the house. Overall, all in all, a good Monday. You guys would heal. Damean, you rested. You watched Steve Harvey videos. So you're good. Carrie, you did just some light doodling drawing today, so you get your body as well, plus those antibiotics. And on that spray paint note, we're going to take a very quick break, a 10-minute break, right here on Indie Bandits. Thank you guys so much. Just a reminder, we are raising funds for the Trevor Project, whose mission is to end LGBTQ plus young people's suicide. So any donation that you can make helps a very, very worthy cause. At the end of the stream, we will be doing a draw for a copy of Cyberpunk Red, Tales of the Red, Street Stories. There we go. I almost said Tales of the Street, and I was like, it's not right. Try again. And every $10 that you donate goes into tonight's giveaway, as well as the final giveaway at the end of June for the Cyberpunk Red Edrunners Mission Kit. So, thank you for that. Go get yourselves a drink. Take a break. We will be back in 10 minutes, and we will see you soon. Hello everyone, we are back. We're Saves vs. Death, a TTRPG actual play podcast. Tonight, raising funds for the Trevor Project. So we have giveaways. If you donate, every $10 will enter you to win a bunch of different giveaways. Tonight, we're giving away a copy of Cyberpunk Red, Tales of the Red, Street Stories, which contain 3 wonderful missions that you can run or read to get inspiration from. So there we go. I will link that in chat in a moment. Our bandits are still on some downtime, rest, and relaxation. It is now Tuesday. Yes. What
It is.
would you guys like to... Thanks. I had to think for a second. What would you guys like to do?
Do you have any special that... Do you guys have anything special that you guys want to do today?
Not up here.
Anything crazy? No roller derbies? No competitions?
I'm just trying to slow down and appreciate the way things are for now. Though rent is coming up, so I'm gonna have to make some money somewhere.
Sell planters? Not yell at people?
Look, the guy showed up 2 hours late.
I get it. It's annoying. Although, I mean, we still do need the money and the space. Though I appreciate you standing up for yourself.
Thank you. I think. By the way, out of
Not
character,
saying it was the right decision.
Zelbin, did you write that money down for the other planter? Because I didn't.
Oh, I did not. You bet her. I would have 100% gave that off to him.
Okay, I will write it on my character sheet.
175.
So the 175.
Oh,
For giving our
math.
standard discount. Alright.
Damean, you would have a message in the morning saying that your paperwork has been reviewed and has been approved.
Okay.
With an attachment of a business license for... What did you put on the business paperwork as the official business name?
D&D repairs.
Okay. You guys have a business license.
Wait, we're legit?
Yeah. We're a business now, which means we're going to have to start paying taxes and paying off cops and things.
I'm sorry, what was the second one?
Every business does it, so don't worry about it.
Huh. This is a skill I've definitely not practiced. I normally run from the cops, whether I'm in trouble or not.
Yeah, don't worry, I have some experience with it, so.
It's just best not to be around them. They're either busy or you're gonna get in trouble. Just don't mess with them. So I'm gonna leave that to you.
In group chat, I'm going to let everyone know that we now have our business license and we are a legitimate company.
I feel like Silo would text back. Nice.
Carrie sends an obnoxious amount of gifts of people celebrating and dancing.
I messaged in the group chat. We're taking down dark topic first. JK, LOL.
In the morning, I just want to get online and do a quick sweep of the internet to see if there's any thing maybe about my parents out there.
Okay. Give me a library search.
Gladly. 16.
You get a +2 if you're using your phone, your agent.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
You do.
18.
You search in the morning. You don't dive too deeply or spend too much time. And as you search, you know, some of your usual places, a couple of new places that you haven't tried before, but you know, something catches your eye and you migrate to a new place. And unfortunately, there remains nothing.
Okay. I am then going to pull out a diary that very clearly belonged to a teenaged Carrie and open it to a fresh page and write an update to my grandpa. Just let him know everything that's going on.
You take your time writing in your diary. And let him know. Cat jumps on the bed and snuggles against you.
Give her lots of scritches.
He seemed happy. They don't move as much. They've learned at this point kind of when you take the journal out, they seem to sense that you sometimes need comfort, so they move next and like throw all their weight against your leg and your hip. But don't expect much, just kind of rest until you're done and you're ready. And then, you know, belly rubs are demanded and
Of course.
all the scritches.
I paid in full.
I'm gonna go out and do market research.
Okay. How are you? What? What type of market research are you doing? What? Where are you going, Damean?
I'm going to the closest skate park,
Okay.
and I am just going to try to keep my ear to the ground and see if I hear any rumors or, you know, that kind of thing. What the kids are into these days.
Are you going out just without saying anything?
No, I'd probably let you know.
I'm gonna hand you like, or not hand you. I'm gonna tell you, just use your agent and keep track of, you know, like the amount of people that have inline skates, skateboards, bicycles, and what upgrades those normally have. You know,
Yeah,
By
I'll
the
send you some more pictures.
majority ones will just focus on those groups.
All right.
Damean, before you head out onto the street today, would you like to do any wardrobe-style personal grooming?
I would love to. Thank you for the posture check also.
And the hydrate.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would like to disguise myself as one of the youths. So I would like to personal groom and wardrobe style.
Okay. Let's
Man,
do
I really hope you don't fail on this.
Let's do personal groom first.
Personal grooming. I got a 14.
Okay.
And a 21 on wardrobe style.
Okay. I would say I'm gonna try to find where that house rule bonus is. You don't get it for your
I have it
personal.
on Wraith. You want me to pull that open?
No. It's okay. It's on, like, the stream notes for everything else. Personal grooming, you won't get any sort of bonus, but you did beat that everyday threshold, so you do look clean and well kept. Wardrobe style, however, you will get a +1 for trading conversation.
All right.
And what are you... How are you looking to hang with the youths at the skate park?
You know, I've got one of those t-shirts on and some baggy pants and a backwards hat.
Blue hoodie.
Are you taking any sort of wheeled device with you?
Yeah, I've been riding my skateboard most places that I go, so
Okay.
going to bring my skateboard and my shoulder bag, but not my umbrella.
See, you said that, and now I feel like I need to roll for weather.
No, that's why I... Dang it. Because I was going to ask you what the weather was, and then I was like, nah, I'm just going to say I don't take it, and then I won't
I'm
have
gonna
to worry
be
about it.
smart and not ask.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Blood
It's
rain.
not the dice I wanted. Okay. It's a bit cold, around 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 Celsius. But it's clear.
Okay.
So you don't need an umbrella. Hoodie, maybe. And make your way to the skate park. Going to ask you for a very... I think I don't know that we've ever rolled this before on stream. In
Good.
either game. I want you to roll me a street slang for talking to
Sure.
people at the...
We have not ever rolled that.
I don't think we have ever rolled street slang.
I got a 15 on my roll.
Ooh, nice.
I have 7 points on it, so...
Of course you do.
Amazing. Yeah, given the way that you look and you're able to converse at the park, no problem. You seem like just another regular, even though they don't recognize you. You seem like you fit in. To whatever market research you would like to do. Would you like to take... I'm so hesitant. I'm so sorry, Dahlia. Would you like to take more pictures?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures randomly while I'm there and kind of take the notes that Dahlia asked for, but mostly I'd like to just roll a perception to try to pick up on rumors and what's hip with the kids.
Okay, it's not going to be perception.
Right, that's something like that.
It's going to be streetwise.
Okay. Do you want me to do the photo film first?
Either, buddy, whichever you would like to do, because photo film is not going to matter to me. That's all for Dahlia.
Alright, my photo film I got 5 on.
Total?
Yeah.
Dahlia, so many horrible photos once again come to your agent.
Why does he always do this to me? Why does he always do this to me?
They're
Now I
blurry,
can't find
they're
the street.
unfocused. Somehow his finger is in 90% of them, covering most of the picture. You're not sure how.
Some are pictures of just stray cats. And 19 for my streetwise.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up rumors of what people are looking for, what's currently in, with the weather warming up. You can tell that there's going to be more of a demand for bicycles, especially bicycles with enclosures, to try to help eliminate some of that heat. Pedal assist, so that they don't have to work as hard, so they don't get as sweaty. And, Aaron, give me an animal. Water, mammal, insect, doesn't matter.
Oh, manatee.
A manatee. And there's kind of a trend going around for, like, manatee stickers and artwork.
I get it. They're gentle sea cows.
They actually call them, like, sea cows, not manatees. Specifically, they're like, we want sea cow artwork. You know they're talking about manatees, but you could say, like, just, like, a sea-looking cow. A cow
Right.
with, like, a scuba gear set.
I'm gonna send all this to my sister.
Alright, your words make a lot more sense. What are these pictures?
I'll tell you all about them when I get back.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my day.
I will say you go to various skate parks. If there's anything more that you would like to know, take 2 more things if you want, like, artwork or what else might be popular. Go for it. Okay. Carrie, what are you doing for the day? After your journal, like the good bulk of your day.
I'm gonna work on fleshing out some of the doodles that I did the day before.
Okay.
Especially since after I get the text about the business license, I'm gonna take some time to, like, try to make some graphics and stuff that we can use, make them actually look.
Okay. Give me a concentration check.
$14.
And then give me a paint draw sculpt.
$16.
16. Okay. It takes most of the day to get this concept done, but when you're done, you are quite happy with it. But you find that, you'll spend a bit of time on it, and then your eyes will get heavy just from the drain of needing to heal. So there's a lot of naps or going up to get a snack or something. So it does take you the entire day. But you're quite content with the designs you do. By the end of the day, I will say with a 14, remember, you guys still need business cards.
This is true. I mean, in emergency situations, business cards could be used as weapons.
So I draw some business cards.
So you've drawn whatever the graphic is. I'm going to assume that you can either apply it to posters if you need any sort of signage. You might need to trim it down or crop it some fancy way to make it into business cards. But you do remember at some point at the end of the day, oh hey, we need business cards. And Dahlia.
Dahlia, not thinking about, the practicalities of what the business might need, business cards, is just going to be making a bike today.
Ooh.
And then spend a couple hours on her pet rock, our stone companion.
Bike.
Which is a premium.
There it is, a bicycle. I believe you do have the parts for this, yes?
Yes, because I believe I do it with the one scale of parts underneath.
Correct. this is DV17. It will take all day. And it will cost you... 10 EV. So go ahead and roll me that tech maker skill thing that you get to use. It's invention or fabricate's one of those. I don't remember which one it is.
It's one of those things.
It's one of those things. Techs get to do too much.
Alright, 22.
Yeah, absolutely. You spend the entire day working and building this bicycle. I would say, assumedly, you were doing this outside.
Yes.
Since the planter boxes are inside and taking up any sort of space you have in the cargo container.
If anyone stops to ask what I'm doing, I'm gonna tell them we're starting a bike shop soon, and send them a link to our garden page.
Okay. You get a couple people interested. A couple people are just like, I didn't ask for that. They don't say that, but they're like, I didn't ask for that. Okay. For the most part, anybody that...
Yeah, even if they don't say hi, if they just look over, I just say it.
Most people do, stay out of your way. They're either coming or going, but as they're walking by, they do just take a look, curious more than anything else. But you do get to build a bike.
Alright.
You do not, because it takes an entire day, you do not have time to work on your virtual pet rock.
Yeah.
This was your project.
This was all day.
Mm-hmm. But you have a bike. And neon lights.
Or does Damean or Carrie have a bike?
Ooh.
We'll see how it goes.
Is there anything you guys would like to do that evening? In terms of like just chatting or... Alright.
I'm gonna actually send him a picture of the bike and be like, we're on our ways, guys. We can do this.
Nice.
That's a good looking bike.
Question is, do you guys want it? Or do we sell it? It's a prototype. It's my first. You can have it. Whichever one.
I feel like we should keep it as a good luck charm since it's the first, but...
We could share it.
Yeah. It's the company car.
Alright.
Yeah.
Which makes it a write-off.
Company... Oh my gosh. Alright, it's the company car.
Let me put an enclosure, maybe an extended seat. A pedal assist,
Yep.
You've got a two-person car.
Uh-huh, that's exactly what she's gonna do. She's gonna upgrade it, and they're gonna paint it to look all silly for a company car.
Damean, Dahlia, you are healed to full, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Carrie.
Alright, I am.
Oh.
So you get another day of healing,
Yay.
which is body +2 for your antibiotics.
I am now healed to full.
Huzzah! So Wednesday rolls around and you guys are fully healed.
Yay.
Yay!
What'd you like to do?
I feel like you're writing a note. Please kill characters right now. The moment you're like...
You can't see
you're
it,
fully
but
healed.
I wrote fully healed on the date book for that day in blue because blue is my indie beta dates.
Aw.
So I know when things happen. Yeah, it's Wednesday. You guys can do whatever you'd like.
I'm gonna call the... Alright. I need to have an honest conversation with you, Dahlia. I'm being charged by a clinic for some cyberware I did not get, but I don't know how to fight it. And I'm not a lawyer. I don't know a lawyer. What do you think I should do?
Say it wasn't you.
I did that. That did not work out.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I don't... What cyberware are they saying? Is it something that we can easily prove that you don't have if we didn't went down there?
Yeah, it is a lot of cyberware. In the order of, I owe them a lot of money.
Like, how much money are we talking?
In the thousands, for sure.
I mean...
I pulled the receipt out and show it to her.
Wasn't it something like 10,000?
Something like that.
I think.
And it was like full replacement surgeries for things.
Where's my... I have too many windows open, this is a problem. Oh no, I had a pretty like PDF for you and everything. There we go.
You did.
It's from the Silver Star Clinic, where I accidentally put the wrong date. And
Okay.
the total cost is actually $20,000 for everything, plus one overdue fee for March of $2,000, for a total of $22,000. It says a 10% fee will be applied for all months where payment is missed, and payment plans are available on bills exceeding $2,000.
Could always go for the payment plan.
Why would I make a payment plan for something I didn't do?
Good point.
I will say, if you're looking at the bill to see what's there,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you see that there was standard body sculpting, 2 cyberarm installations, therapy for trauma, muscle and bone lace, subdermal armor, therapy for humanity loss, chipware sockets, neural links, more humanity loss, Big Nux pop-up ranged weapon, as well as over a month stay, 2 separate entries for over a month stay in a hospital bed.
I mean, obviously we're gonna have to report this as fraudulent charges, as mistaken identity, or someone stole your identity.
Yeah, but who would steal my identity?
Someone who wanted to get a lot of work done?
It's a good point. If I ever need to get work done, remind me to
Perhaps
steal
a
somebody's
supermodel.
identity. Perhaps.
I mean, this is a lot of work.
You want to go with me down to this clinic and check it out?
Of course. I mean, if they recognize you on sight, that's probably a bad thing. If not, it's probably a good thing.
Probably. I'm going to go knock on Carrie's door.
Carrie, there's
I
knocking your door.
open the door. Hello.
Hey, how's it going today?
It's going. How are you?
Good.
Good.
You want to come with us on an adventure?
Yes. I'm so bored.
I know. I like the last couple of days have been so much.
So
Like,
much.
don't get me wrong, I've loved all the time we've had hanging out, but it's also
Yeah.
really nice to get out of the house.
Let's go.
Alright. How far away is the Silver Star Clinic? Dahlia's gonna look up its location on her agent.
It's in North Haywood, so it's not super far.
No.
at 852 Chipping Street, because apparently I wrote that down, so go me. It's too far for you to walk, but you could take public transportation and probably get there in like 20-30 minutes.
Could also ride our bikes. Takes slightly longer.
Good.
Our skateboards. Or inline skates. I hold up various things.
A plethora of non-motorized vehicles.
Oh no, mine's electric. I point to mine.
A
Yeah,
little bit of exercise probably isn't a bad plan.
yeah. I drop my skateboard down and start heading that way.
Okay.
How long is it on bike, Jess?
That's going to depend on the roll that you guys get to make.
Probably not that different than taking public transit, though.
Probably not much. Oh, yeah, you guys will probably be fine. What is your body score? Dolly, isn't it like an 8 for you?
Dolly is a 7.
A 7, okay. Damean?
7.
Carrie.
6.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are...
So we all actually about the same speed.
Narratively, it's 20 miles per hour. So can you guys give me a endurance? That's the wrong skill. Hang on. I thought it was athletics. It is athletics. Give me athletics.
19.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Oh, I was really happy. That's Frederick's. Oh no. It's still a 12. I don't think that's enough though.
Damean, Carrie, you guys could have made it there probably in 25 minutes. Dahlia seems to be struggling a bit. So you're gonna slow down to Dahlia's pace. I'm still gonna say it takes you, but at the same time as it would have taken for public transportation, just because you got the score you got. But you do arrive at the Silver Star Clinic about when you expected to, we'll say. Silver Star Clinic is a 2-story medical clinic located in northern Haywood. It is nestled in a block of buildings. To the right, a grey building with heavy doors to the right side of it, and a long... what did I write?
A string of words.
Right?
Forming a
Man.
sentence, possibly?
Let me try this again. It's a block of buildings. To the right of the clinic is a grey building with heavy doors and 2 long but short windows with shutters. There is no name on the outside. To the left of the clinic is a narrow building painted a bright yellow with doors in the center and a large window on one side, a neon sign on the other of the door against the yellow paint. In blue and pink graffiti font is the name of the business. Curl Up and Dye. Dye spelled D-Y-E. Below that, in much smaller and basic font, it says Hair and Nail Salon. Get it? Curl up and dye.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm tired.
Thank you.
Cute.
The front of the building, the actual Silver Star Clinic, is grey with double doors, large glass windows on either side that look into the reception area. Above the door is a bright neon sign. At the top is the word Silver, then a large silver star in the middle, and underneath the word Clinic.
You recognize this place?
No, I have never been here before.
That's a good sign.
I'm gonna go inside.
Upon
Do you think
entering,
you recognize this place?
you find yourself in the main reception area. There are chairs along the sides of the walls, and a row back-to-back in the middle. Seating goes about 3/4 into the room and then stops, leaving space for a reception desk and room to get to either door located on the back wall on either side of that desk. You can tell that it's a clean establishment. There's some grime, but it's well lit and somewhat decently furnished. Not like Yuri's place of bits and pieces that looked scary. Sitting at the desk is an olive-skinned woman in a white scrub top with a pink and red heart print across it. She has pink scrub pants and white sneakers. Her blue hair is shortcut in a bob that stops at her chin and frames her heart-shaped face. Light gray blue eyes are hidden beneath black square framed glasses. She has pouty lips painted a light pink color. Her smile reaches her eyes as you enter. Hello, welcome to the Silver Star Clinic. How can I help you?
I need to speak with your accounts receivable person, please.
Okay. Is this regarding an upcoming procedure or a current account?
Current account.
Right. She clicks on some buttons on her computer. And phones who is on call. Dr. Powell, there's a gentleman here who would like to speak about their account. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your name?
Yeah, sorry. My name is Damean Copperpot.
Mr. Copperpot? Do you have the bill with you?
Yeah, I do have the bill with me.
Yes, he has the paperwork. Okay. Yes. Bye now. She hangs up the phone. So, Dr. Powell, we'll see you. If you just want to head through these doors on my left, head up the stairs, and then down the hall, it'll be the second door on your left.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I am going to follow her directions.
Sure. When you
Hey.
push...
Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day. As you head...
Follow.
Sorry, go ahead, Dolly.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I just follow along.
As you head through the door behind her, you find yourself in another, small hallway. The stairs are immediately there. You just have to go down the hall bit to the right. Looks like there's also stairs to the left. As you kind of round where the end of that reception area would be, you do see that the hallway curves to the right, and there are 3 doors that you assume lead to either examination rooms or possibly a surgery room. You see a couple lab technicians working at some various stations outside, just outside the rooms. Making your way upstairs, it's a little brighter. Downstairs it seemed more sterile, grays and white tile floors. Up here it's warmer. There's a carpet. It's not great carpeting, but there is a carpet on the floor as opposed to tile. The walls appear to have been maybe not freshly painted, but it certainly doesn't look dated or stained anymore, of a nice tan color. Where you had those fluorescent lights downstairs, where when you stay down there it just kind of hurts your eyes. Up here it seems to be like a warmer kind of glow, and it just feels more serene. Like the minute you get up here it feels a little more serene. There is the hallway at the top of the stairs goes straight as well as to the right. To the right you can see that there are rooms, doors leading into rooms. You're not sure what they are. Down the hallway straight you see 2 doors. Of course you know to go into the second one to the left, and then it seems to curve around.
Okay.
I assume you're going to go straight to the door. You're not going to look around.
No,
Okay.
because I don't want to get in any trouble.
Okay. Your characters, it's your rules. I'm not gonna just assume. You get to the door, you can see the nameplate on the
I
door
knock politely.
says Dr. LaToya Powell. You knock lightly, you hear a voice that says, come in.
Excuse me, Dr. Powell. I open the door.
You see standing kind of behind a desk a woman of African American heritage. She is beautifully curvy, wearing just basic green scrubs with a white doctor's coat. It says Powell across on the nameplate. Her hair is pulled up with a headband, but like the afro kind of sticks out of the top. She has pierced ears, but they're very close to her, like they're rings that go down. She's not wearing a lot of jewelry. She's not wearing any other ornamentation. So you assume that it's probably either due to work. Very minimalistic makeup on. But when she waves you in, she has this presence just about her that draws you in, not in an unfriendly manner, but she seems to just kind of captivate you.
Hello. How's your day going? I hope you're having a nice day.
Well, there have been less gunshots today than normal, so I can't complain. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. I pull out a chair for my sister and a chair for Carrie.
You do, so you guys sit. She, instead of being at the desk with the chair, she kind of, you guys would probably sit in like the two sofas with the coffee table, so she'll sit opposite or wherever there's a space. She probably actually pulls one of the chairs from the desk, turns it around, and faces all three of you. So you had questions about your account?
Oh no, I have one small problem with the account.
Alright.
Yeah, my small problem is this is the first time I've ever fucking been to this clinic, so I don't owe you $22,000.
I understand the situation can be frustrating. I will ask you
Respectfully
not to swear
Yeah.
unnecessarily. May I see your account, please?
I hand her the bill.
She takes it, she looks it over. It looks like there was... She's looking it over, and then she's looking at you and looking it over. Certainly does not seem to be work.
Would you like me to verify that
Do you have
these cybernetics are not in there? I could punch them if you want. I raise up my fist.
Don't need... we deal with a lot of violence in the clinic. I don't need extra. Thank you.
I mean...
I'll let her do it.
Right?
Do you have your ID with you?
Yeah. I look through my wallet.
She'll take your ID, she'll look at it, she'll look at the name. Please excuse me. She heads to her computer, starts typing away at it.
It's a very nice office you have here.
Thank you very much. And it is. Her office is not... It's almost like a pale yellow, where it's not so bright that it's like, oh my god, my eyes are burning. But she does have a decently nice kind of like bookcases. In between is which like has a counter. There's a coffee maker on it. There's some shelves with various supplies. She's got artificial plants in many of the corners, but it feels roomy, comfortable, while still being professional.
You know, she's got some artificial plants in here. We really, really, really could add a little more life in here with a planter. I look over at Damean.
Have you ever considered a planter box for in here?
I have a black thumb when it comes to gardening.
Sure, I understand. It just, I thought it would... My sister's right. It would probably liven the place up. And a breath
And these
of fresh
things
air.
are like designed to grow plants. I mean,
Yes. You
make
can't
it a
As
lot
long as
easier.
you have all the other components, yes, of course.
Right. Just something to keep
Anyway,
in
just
mind.
I see a lot of patients. It takes up most of my day, but gardening can be, yes, a very healthy, relaxing activity.
Sure.
look over at
Carrie.
Damean and give him a thumbs up.
Who was not filled in about why we were going on this adventure, is now mortified at the social cause that abound. So she's going to slink into the couch as far as she can.
As I'm like giving my thumbs up to Damean, I kind of like look past him at Carrie and I'm like, he didn't tell you. Well, we know it wasn't him. But why is it always him?
I don't know. Did you piss off a deity? What did you do?
I never give anybody my name, so
What
I don't know
got
how
to
anybody can
anger?
steal my identity. A lot of gods. I make a lot of people very upset.
God of Corpos? I don't know, man.
Do they get a god?
God of late notices.
Hefty bills.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, I know you're looking something up on your computer. Do you have like a water cooler or something? I am parched.
Yes, there is a water cooler. If you exit the door, just go a little further down the hallway to the right. There's a water cooler in the hallway.
Alright, thank you. Can I get any of you guys anything?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Doctor, you need a drink?
No, I'm fine, but thank you.
Alright. I leave.
Cool.
I turned to Dahlia. Does he do this to you?
I mean, it's normally never this bad, but throughout our life there has been a lot of sudden just crap, I guess. But then again, I can't say I've had much better luck.
Okay.
His just follows him in a different way.
I'm just ruling out murder by aneurysm. I don't know.
It'll be
if
a
you
miracle
told me
if we survive.
that. Honestly.
I return to the room with a
I
paper
was
cup
going to
of
say,
water.
Dr. Powell kind of
This
looks
water is
over.
delicious.
She's like, sweetheart, you're very young, but if you'd like, we can do a blood test just to ensure everything is okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
At which point, Damean enters the room with his water.
This water is delicious.
It's not bad. All right, Mr. She looks at the ID. Copperpot. I have Dr. Vita on her way. She was
Sure.
the therapist who apparently saw you.
Oh, good.
During your stay. Yes. So, Spell gets up. She's just finishing up with the patient, so it's just going to be probably 5, maybe 10 minutes.
Sure.
If you don't mind, I will bring you to one of our other rooms. I can't leave you in here due to the records and confidentiality, of course. But
Yeah.
there you can wait and speak freely if you would like.
Are we going to get charged for this?
No.
Alright, good.
She leads you back into the hallway, down where you came. Turns left, though, at the stairs, and one of those first doors she opens, and it looks like a small, almost like a group, like it's made to house a group of people. There's various couches and sofas kind of in like this semicircle, and she asks you to take a seat. In here, it's very sparsely decorated. The walls aren't as nice, but they're in a blue color. There's more artificial plants. There's a rug, but other than like the little bit of furnishings, that's all that's inside.
Alright, I am going to flop down on one of the couches. You know, I've never, like, seriously considered getting cyberware. You guys think I should?
Don't.
Yeah, you don't. You don't need it.
If you do, at least let me look over it and make sure it's okay. Cause I mean, that stuff can be buggy sometimes.
I've heard there's some really good stuff coming out of Russia these days.
Anything can be buggy.
I'm gonna go ask Dr. Powell about that blood pressure test.
Alright, be careful out there.
I'll be back.
Carrie, you make your way back to Dr. Powell's office?
No, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, yep.
And
You close the door. The bathrooms are actually right across the hallway. So it works out so well. Yeah, you just out one door, into another. Run some water, some cold water on your wrists. Repeat a mantra, I will not kill him today. I will not kill him today.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and look over at Damean and be like, I have a really bad feeling about this, by the way. I don't think they're gonna just let us off.
Well, I didn't do it, so...
I know. But something doesn't seem right. I look around at this room again. Yeah, the relocation, this doesn't feel it doesn't feel right.
when Carrie comes back in, she's gonna say, "Why are we in a therapy room?"
I could not tell you.
That's kind of what I was feeling like. This is like one of those rooms where they announce, hey, I know you're in disbelief, but things happen and you have to deal with them. We all have to deal with them together.
Sure. Dahlia, why don't you relax a little bit here?
She's like kind of like clutching her hands like nervously.
So tell me about your relationship with your mother.
Mine?
Yeah.
I remember she was really nice.
That's more than
She's
I
like to
remember, so.
play around with stuff.
Alright.
Always working on little things.
I don't think you need therapy. You seem pretty well adjusted to me.
From that one question.
Yeah, I'm not licensed.
Touche.
There's a knock on the door.
Yeah.
And it
Come
opens. A very short woman. I mean, maybe 5 foot, and she's wearing like 2-inch heels. Shows up, very petite bone structure, olive skin, dark hair that falls to her shoulders. It's not. It's brushed, it's kept, but it still seems like low maintenance, kind of frazzled a little bit. She has bright red glasses that she's wearing. Her lipstick is bright red. She has a lot of bracelets on her wrists, rings, big dangling hoop earrings, silver on both ears. She is wearing, unlike Dr. Powell, she's not in scrubs. She's wearing a blue kind of sweater that wraps around, that ties around at the waist, black slacks. Hello, good morning. I am Dr. Vita, and I was told you needed to speak with... And Dr. Powell appears behind her. No, Dr. Vita, I was wondering, and she pushes her kind of farther into the room and closes the door behind her. This gentleman here is Mr. Copperpot, or his ID. And she shows it to her, and, Dr. V looks at it and is like, okay, and I don't understand what you want. He received this bill, and she shows Dr. Vita and, shows the file. She's like, have you ever seen this man before? She's like, no. So she gives her the file, lets her review it. She hands you the ID back. Damean. Can you explain to me what happened? And she just kind of shrugs and shakes her shoulders. She's like, this isn't the person that I saw. And Dr. Powell takes a deep breath. And she looks at you and she's like, Mr. Copperpot, incidents like these are rare, but unfortunately they do occur. Identity fraud does happen on occasion, and unfortunately these were services that were rendered. There was time, employee time, equipment, the cyberware itself, of course, that needs to be paid for.
Unfortunate for you. Yeah, you guys should probably figure that out.
Actually, because it is your name legally, you are required. Because
actually,
by the laws,
it wasn't
identification, it's your name on the paperwork. Even if you weren't treated, as it is your name and your name in our records, someone could have used your medical. It could have been on your policy, you could have approved it, even if you weren't the one that was treated. For example, we could have treated, I believe you said your name was...
Daniela.
Daniela.
Her name is Daniela.
We could have treated Daniela. You could have asked us to treat her under your name.
No, you
because you were covering the bill.
No,
absolutely.
It would still be treated under her name. I would just be the one paying the bill.
Right, exactly. So,
but since it was treated under my name, I would like the full and complete medical record of all the services and times and dates. Also, the description of what I look like, height and weight, which you would need.
Then you're confirming.
I legally own it.
Mm-hmm. Then you have to make payments. Now,
sure.
I understand this is a frustrating situation for you.
It isn't. Give me the file.
Mr. Copperpot.
Get the file in my hand.
I'm trying to help you.
That is not accurate.
I will go and get you the file without question. In the meantime,
thank you. Have a good time doing so.
Ask Dr. Vita any questions about the person she saw in relation to this file.
It'll all be in the records. Thank you.
In addition, I would like to extend to you a 3-month grace period where you can attempt to locate this individual and no charges will be made to this account.
Oh no, charge as much as you want. I'm not going to pay a dime.
As you wish. She leaves.
Go give me the file. Are you having a nice day?
When she leaves, I look over at Dr. Vita and go, I know this is not done with any maliciousness, and you don't have any control.
He sounds very malicious. He sounds like there's a lot of anger, and he's not willing to listen.
I mean,
and while I understand
this
can be a very
you had a
situation,
22,000 Eddie bill in your name that you definitely could afford in years.
I've already identified.
Would you be a little upset?
Of course I would be upset. That doesn't mean I would be rude to the people that are trying to help you understand the situation and help you proceed and move forward. She's actually, if you had listened, not charging you $22,000. She's holding that payment until you find the person responsible, so we can charge the correct
the $22,000 if I don't do her job and find the person who owes her.
Well, you can hire a private investigator to find that person.
Why would I?
Charges
No, you should do that because that is
D&D.
Your debt.
It's actually
Damean. I'm sorry. I look over at what's her name again?
Dr. Vita.
Dr. Vita.
Mhm.
I look over at Damean and go, Dr. Vita, I'm sorry. You need to calm down. When you have your next surgery at the other place, that's, $40,000, we'll worry about that then, Dr. Vita. And I'm pointedly looking at Damean every time I say that.
She leans against one of the chairs and she doesn't say anything.
Because, believe it or not, it's easy to get information on anyone over the internet. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What I'd really like to know is one simple answer to a question. The man that you did see, that all these surgeries went to, was it an old man of Asian descent?
She smiles at you and says, all that information will be in the file.
Thanks so much for your time, Dr.
Alright,
You have a good-
Damean, we're gonna load you up with so many cybernet. Oh, sorry,
Don't
Dr.
watch
Vita,
it.
we're
Okay.
gonna load you up with so many cybernetics. And I
I think
smile
we just
very,
give her identity
very
to
wickedly.
any homeless person we can find.
Oh, indeed. I will
Dr.
rob her to
Powell
where she has
returns.
nothing left. Dr.
Knocks
Powell.
on the door, opens it,
Come in. Hey, Dr.
Um,
Powell, how are you?
has a chip, as well as another tablet, stylus, and says, if we're releasing these records, I do need you to sign for them.
They are legally my records if you're charging me for them.
Remember,
not
Dr.
charging you
Vita,
for
sign
them?
with your name. And I say that again to Damean.
I type write Dr. Powell on the pad and hand it back to her.
She looks at it, clears it, and hands it back to you. You also need to swipe with your ID.
Dr. Powell. Yeah, Dr. Powell and hand
That
it back
clearly
to her.
wasn't done
Do you
here
swipe
before.
with your ID?
No.
You need to swipe with your ID, sir, before I can release you these records. And please sign your proper name.
Yep, Dr. Powell. And I hand it back to her.
I walk out the door
Understood.
at this point.
Dr.
How
Powell
much does your time cost
exits
you,
the room.
Dr. Powell? I leave.
Dr. Vita stands
Hey.
there
You have a nice day, man.
and says, good luck to you, truly. And
Oh, I
exits.
don't need good luck, but thank you. You have a nice day.
She smiles, nods, walks off.
Okay.
As I'm leaving, Dolly's going to take note of every security camera she can see on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie is also casing.
Give me a
It's hard to keep records when the whole place is burned to the ground.
We're not gonna burn the place to the ground, you guys. We are not criminals unlike them.
Hell yeah.
What the hell is my perception?
They're already
20 on
designing
perception.
explosives.
Dolly
You
is a
guys.
tech. This place is going leveled.
What is your perception?
17.
20.
17, 20. Okay. Not hard to spot. They're not concealed in any way, but you do see that as you're walking through, you do see camera coverage in every corner of this hospital, in the hallways. Even as you descend the stairs, back through to reception, there's multiple. The young receptionist at the counter says, "Oh, have a great day. I hope you were able to get everything sorted out."
You two, it was
Leave
really
this
nice
job
meeting you.
immediately.
Be nice to the nice girl. It was nice meeting
No,
you.
I'm just telling her, leave this job immediately, and I walk out this door.
We're not gonna blow the place up. Have a good day.
I feel like that would alarm her more, you saying that.
She looks
I said we're
noticeably
not gonna
alarmed.
blow the place up. That's not illegal to
Noticeably
say we're not gonna
alarmed.
blow the place up.
And you all exit?
Yeah. Well, that was frustrating.
She's not a very good therapist.
No,
No.
I feel like
I
she
mean-
should probably see somebody.
I specifically have her on record saying that you're not the person she saw, so, I mean, that's kind of on her. We have evidence.
So we're gonna need a new business license.
Why? We have evidence that you're not the client she saw, yet she's still trying to pursue you for money, which is illegal.
Yeah, we don't have a lawyer that's gonna take this case. Or the money for a lawyer.
True. So we level the building? It's one of those two, Damean. I'll let you choose.
We break in, we get the file,
Sure.
we get the footage
Right.
of the person who was here. Why are we making this so complicated?
Breaking into a building is complicated.
Well, see,
Like we
there's one
haven't
thing when
done
you
it
know you're
before.
doing something wrong and you're still doing it, and another thing when you know you're doing something wrong and you try to make amends for it.
There's
They
a
don't give a shit.
I have a much easier option here. We scrub my name from everything to do with the business. I move out of the cube and into the house we looked at, and then good luck with them finding me.
No,
It would be much simpler.
no.
There are many ways we could do this, I guess.
All right.
Your idea is off the table.
If I'm going to consider your idea, can you at least consider my idea?
Absolutely not. Because you're trying to do that thing where you run away from the problem and you
Yeah, but
hide
you want to
yourself.
break into a building, which is also very illegal and against HIPAA.
And that building won't be standing
HIPAA doesn't even
afterwards.
exist anymore.
You want to blow it up. You want to break into it. I want to do the least violent thing.
Okay, Dahlia. Do clinics, do they do that thing where they can share information in between each other?
I'm guessing in this day and age with, patient confidentiality and everything, I'm gonna say no. Most clinics keep their information to themselves.
So even if you go to one doctor and then you go to another doctor, they can't access your medical records?
They can, but they have to subpoena for those records.
Unless you sign an agreement saying
Unless
that they can.
you give them.
But because each hospital is its own private entity owned by different corporations, then it gets messy. But
And if they're doing that, they're already breaking the law in itself, so...
I'm just saying maybe we don't blow anything up.
It's how many laws are they breaking and how much we want to punish them for it. Because they are breaking laws.
Can we discuss this over a burrito or something?
Yeah.
We're like arguing right outside
You
the
are
building.
arguing right out front of the clinic. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
You can't argue and ride a bike at the same time.
No, we'll ride the
Anyone
bus.
who acts like they're going inside there, I just say, don't go inside there. They're gonna overcharge you and probably give the cybernetics to someone else.
I don't want to tell
have
you this, but I've heard from somewhere that the building might explode.
Would you stop saying that?
It's a valid point. It could explode at any moment without me intervening in any way.
What about
Bunch of chemicals in a medical facility. Very volatile if mixed together.
Right.
spousal privilege?
Anyone with a basic chemistry and understanding
What do
could
you
tell
mean?
you that.
If you were married,
If I was married.
your spouse would have access to your medical records?
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to help us here, but yes.
I wasn't a complete dick. to
You
the
weren't.
doctors.
You were very reasonable.
So, we sign a piece of paper. I go back. I get the records. I get a description. We come back.
No,
we get
no.
it annulled.
We
Yeah,
do
but-
not sign the paper. Signing the paper means he agrees to pay it. He has not signed anything with his
No, no,
name.
no, no.
Someone's just copied his identity. As soon as he signs that, he is obligated.
Dahlia.
Since he didn't, he's good for now.
Dahlia, a marriage license.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we would get married.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I think we're all very heated right now. I think maybe we wait until Silo is off of work and they act as the voice of reason.
Dahlia
Either
wants us.
We get married and break into a building, or track down the guy who really did this, who I might add has a lot of cyberware.
If we get
We
married,
blow up the
we
building.
don't have to break into the building.
Or I go into hiding. We'll let her decide.
I'm going
Dahlia's
to turn
gonna
to
blow up the
Damean
building
now.
and have you go into hiding.
The thing is, I don't want to go after the man
Dahlia,
we're
I mean,
looking
sorry.
for, because I'm very scared that it's Sensei. He's
Yeah,
the only
I
one with
hadn't
enough
thought about
information
that.
about you who could do this.
I only have like 2 people I can think of that could have forged my identity easily, and both of them could probably kill me. You guys want noodles?
You
Like,
guys
I
have a
really want-
sensei?
So,
Noodles sound good.
yeah, I'm gonna need a beer.
Let's talk
tell
to
you
it
about
over
this.
noodles.
I'm gonna go to a cold soba place that also has liquor.
Sure. How far from the clinic are you going for this?
Is there anything within like eyesight? What?
If you would like there to be, yeah, I'll say down the street there's a sober place.
Okay. Then there.
Okay.
Dahlia's gonna kind of get a little somber and be like, we never really had a great
We
childhood.
don't have parents, is what she's
Our-
trying to tell you.
Our parents are gone, and the person who raised us, we're pretty sure wasn't raising us out of love and kindness.
No, very much not so.
Well, we suppose he was an agent of Arasaka, and we we don't know why we were watched for as many years as we were. We don't want it to come back, and we're very wary of it, so I'd rather blow up a needless, godforsaken crime committee and hospital than deal with that
Yeah.
again.
Sensei was our dad. But he wasn't like the kind of dad who likes you. And he wasn't like... It was more like he was doing a job for a company that's not around so much anymore. And, yeah, I would prefer not to see him again.
Here is your bowls of food.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry. So you can see kind of my strong reaction for.
Yeah, no, anytime we think that we're going to run into Sensei, she suggests we blow things up. This is a normal thing.
Understandable reflex.
I mean,
I
it's
reach
the
out.
quickest way to get rid of things.
Fire, usually, yeah.
I touch both of their arms. And I look them both earnestly in the eyeballs. And I say, I'm so sorry that that's what you had to go through.
Thank you.
I
I
mean-
think it's okay, though. That's not that weird, I don't think.
That's
Yeah.
pretty weird.
Don't most people have childhoods like that?
No.
I mean, your parents aren't really around, are they? I mean, I haven't heard of them or saw them.
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of
I
assumed
think
that you
it's
would
rude
introduce us.
to-
It's
Sorry,
okay. It's okay.
It's rude to ask people about
I
their
shut up, press.
No.
I'm just assuming that they probably. something happened like ours.
My parents disappeared 5 years ago. They were popular net runners, had tons of jobs all the time, and when they weren't working, we would travel, we would take trips, we would go to the beach, and we'd go on picnics, and they made it as good as they could for what we had. And I got home from school and I let myself into the house, and there was a note that said, "Out on a job, dinner's in the fridge, see you soon." And then it was a couple of days, and then a couple of weeks, and then a couple of months. And then I couldn't pay rent on our house because I was still in school, so my grandpa took me in, and I spent all of my free time looking. So my cargo container was Grandpa's. He left me Cat. He left me his accordion. He left me all the dishes, and the plants are mine.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Don't be sorry. My childhood was hell or better than yours.
I don't know about that.
I'm not afraid of my grandpa coming back to kill me.
I have a vague memory. I think yours is worse.
Can we all just agree?
Not thinking this is a competition.
All of us could probably use therapy.
Hella therapy.
Not from Dr. Vita.
No, Dr. Vita is
no, definitely not.
She's a terrible therapist.
I love you guys.
Probably great for other people, just not for us.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Take a drink.
Carrie pushes her noodles around in the bowl.
Dahlia's gonna pause for a second and be like, out of fear of saying one more thing stupid, but I have to. It's not a horrible long time ago. There's still a chance out there, Carrie. We can help you look.
I don't know where else to look.
Who knows? Tide could have carried him far.
Before I met Silo, that was all I did. I would come home, I'd be on the web for hours and hours, and I'd get 2 hours of sleep, and then I'd get up and I'd go to school. And when I graduated, I got that job at Dark Topics, so I started doing that. And Silo kind of broke me out of that. She would... It was almost annoying. She would grab me and just say, "We're gonna go do this. You don't have a choice." And, okay. So we'd go do just dumb shit. Go get a cup of coffee. Go wander around, the strip malls. And she started hanging out all the time. And then she started just, staying over. And it really helped not being alone in my head so much.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It shouldn't consume your life. And Just saying, don't give up either.
I try not to obsess about it, because that was very unhealthy.
Yeah. Don't obsess. You've got friends to rely on.
I know.
Cause hell, I know we rely on you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. As long as we have each other, doesn't matter.
Having each other.
Having each other.
Broke my pencil.
Well,
Sorry.
somberly take our drinks.
As you somberly take your drinks, enjoy your beverages in this very small shop that's pretty much just like a countertop, a kitchen in the back. There's like a space, sort of, with a table and chair in front of a window, and then the counter and the door. It's a very tiny, hole-in-the-wall kind of place. You drink together in this very somber moment, and in the distance, not too far, growing increasingly louder, are the sound of sirens. And that is where we're going to end our campaign. This week.
Campaign?
This week. Done. Nobody knows what happens to them.
Can we retcon to slightly before the sirens?
No.
Not to ruin that fantastic tableau. So I have one stupid question for the both of you. Why are you from Jersey?
I'm
And you're
from New
not.
Jersey. And then we fade out.
And see.
There you go. That will conclude this week's episode of Indie Bandits. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Ah, shit.
For a very tense moment where information could have been gathered, but as usual, our bandits were fucking hostile to the NPCs, and now they got nothing.
They were
and
hostile
made things...
to the bandits.
No, they weren't. And you guys made things so much worse for yourselves, and I'm very excited to see what happens next, because, I
What
get
did
to
I
play
do?
with things. Thank you all very much. Just a reminder, we do have a
Giveaway.
charity. Yes, we're gonna get to our giveaway in a moment. We do have our charity running for till the end of the month. So if you could tell people that you know about it, that would be great. Share things around. And for our winner of the Tales of the Red Street Stories tonight, it is none other than our dear friend Chenzia Lee. So congrats, Chen.
Ooh.
We hope you enjoyed the book. I'll be in touch with you shortly to set all of that up. We will be back. Saves vs. Death will be back right here on Twitch on Friday for some more Cyberpunk Red with Tiger Eats on Night City Streets. And then Saturday, Shade Scarlet. And remember, guys, we will be off next week. So Sirens in the Distance is going to have to hold you over. And why only one of those from New Jersey for 2 weeks. We'll be back.
I will forget.
Remember, that's fantastic for me. Remember, Jay Gray will be joining us on the 20th, because I will get another chance to tell you that on the stream for that. And yeah, join our Discord. Stay amazing. You guys are wonderful, and thank you for
We love you all.
being part of this. Thank you. With that, see you next time. Bye.
Ah.